If you want to support the channel and buy life-improving products, check out the Zyback TV Amazon shop. Link will be in the description. What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to be talking about all the things I did not like about Star Wars The Last Jedi. Spoiler alert, obviously. Now, to preface this video, I do want to say that I did enjoy the movie as a Star Wars fan. Star Wars is a lot like pizza in that you can go to a fancy brick oven pizza place and get a badass pizza like I posted on my Instagram and eat it and it'll be fantastic. Or you can get a frozen pizza. It won't be as good, but at the end of the day, it's still pizza and it's still pretty good. That's kind of how I feel with Star Wars. They can make a crappy Star Wars movie, and as long as there's enough epic, cool Star Wars shit going on, the plot can be terrible, the movie can have a ton of holes in it, and I'll probably still enjoy it. So that's kind of where I fall in line with this movie. I don't think the movie is bad, but as a Star Wars fan, if you're a Star Wars fan, you're going to find a lot of stuff pretty stupid about this movie, like flat out. But, you know, we only criticize the things we love, and if I wasn't criticizing Star Wars, then that would just mean that I wouldn't care about it. Alright, so let's get started. Number one grievance I have with this movie is that it completely invalidates The Force Awakens, to the point to where I almost think the trilogy should have started off with The Last Jedi, because so much of what The Force Awakens was building up to was either really anticlimactic or pretty unimportant. If you think about the grand scope of the story, did anything really change? Like, the Starkiller base got blown up, but the First Order is still super powerful and the Rebels are still fucking useless. Not much really changed in the grand scheme of things. So, The Force Awakens just seems pointless. Like, if it didn't exist, would that much really be different? If you sit back and think about it, would that much really be different if The Force Awakens was just wiped from our memory? Next up, we've got Snoke, and I know I'm not alone on this. The Force Awakens built Snoke up to be this giant, mysterious character. He was like projected on a throne. Who is this mysterious Snoke influencing Kylo Ren? He's super powerful in the Force, like ridiculously powerful in the Force, like Darth Vader level, where he can choke people out through projections. He's built up to be this really powerful, influential guy, and he just instantly dies. And he dies in a cheesy way, like Darth Maul, and we have no idea who he was, no idea where he came from, no idea what his motivations are. He just dies. It's like, oh, he was kind of a bad guy, he just died. Like, what the fuck, dude? That was so lame that he just died like that and we got no answers. So that was garbage. Now, let's get into something that was somewhat positive and then immediately turned to a negative once you started to think about it. And that is Rey's parents. So Rey's parents, a lot of like the normie, weekend warrior Star Wars fans were like, oh my god, Rey's a Skywalker. And I always thought that was too on the nose to be a thing. So she's not a Skywalker. It turns out her parents are nobodies. Her parents were pieces of shit. They were like alcoholics, sold her to be a slave so they could get drinking money. They were terrible people, nobodies. She is a nobody from nowhere. And I liked that. I like that she's a nobody from nowhere because that gets away from the whole midichlorians thing and the whole you have to be a Skywalker, you have to be part of some lineage to be a powerful character in the Star Wars universe. I like that we're getting away from that. However, that really opens up a lot of issues with The Force Awakens. Again, dude, if she's a nobody, she's got no training, like she wasn't like Jedi mind wiped, she didn't train with Luke Skywalker, because that was kind of a theory, because everybody was like, how is Rey so good with the Force? How does she know the Jedi mind tricks? How does she know how to do all this stuff? And all of a sudden, like, and she just all of a sudden, like, snaps, like all of a sudden she knows. So a lot of people theorize that when she touches the lightsaber, her training comes back to her and she like is slowly remembering how to do things, right? Nope. She's just that fucking good. She's just a god. She just somehow knows everything. Like literally she fucking knows everything. The Jedi Temple, Yoda fucking burns the Jedi Temple down with lightning, and Luke's like, oh no, the fucking books are in there, what do we do? And Yoda's like, Rey already knows all that shit. What? She knows everything, and she Like, that's the problem with her parents being a nobody. Like, if her parents are no one and she is from that planet and she never trained at that island, why does she know how to do the Jedi mind trick in the first movie? How does she know how to do that? How does she know how to... How is she fighting toe-to-toe with Kylo Ren and, like, swinging this lightsaber like a fucking beast? That's absurd to me. So, yeah, big problem there, man. That's bad. So, one thing good that just opens up a big can of worms that sucks. Next up, undeniably one of the dumbest fucking things I've ever seen in a movie, in Star Wars in particular. Fucking Leia Poppins. Are you fucking kidding me with the Princess Leia shit in outer space? Like, dude, I heard audible sighs in the theater when Leia gets, you see Kylo Ren come down the ship, blows up the deck on the rebel ship. Leia flies out into space, kills all the big characters, kills Admiral Akbar, kills every fucking mortal person there. But all of a sudden, Leia, she's floating in space, and her fingers start to twitch. Like, she's like frozen. Her fingers start to twitch, and I shit you not, she's out in space, like far away from the ship. She is far away. And she just, wakes up and just flies like goddamn Superman, like, Princess Leia flies to the ship after she's been in the vacuum of space, puts her hand on the door, it opens, and she survives. What? Now, this is dumb, first of all, because it's fucking dumb, but this is also dumb because she's kind of dead in real life, and they use her throughout the movie as like a plot device. Like, she lives to the end of the movie, like, she's not dead yet. So they have to kill her, and they're probably gonna have to kill her in some, like, when she actually dies, she's probably gonna have to die in some stupid way now because they didn't kill her when they should have killed her. So, Leia Poppins, man, that was fucking dumb. She should have just died. That would have given the Kylo scene so much more impact if she actually just would have died. But nope. Fucking plot armor in the dumbest fucking way possible. Speaking of plot armor, Finn, why is he alive? Why is he alive? The sacrifice thing, that should have been his character's end. That should have been, he should have flown the speeder into the gun, and boom, there goes Finn. He's a hero. He dies in a way that makes sense, but no, he's fucking alive. He kills Phasma, who is a pointless fucking character. What a waste of just a cool looking character. If that was supposed to be the Boba Fett replacement, like, Jesus Christ, that was retarded. Fuck the Rose character. What? Like, this Rose character is just shit. Like, absolute dog shit. We fight for the ones we love. Like, come on, man. Like, I get that Star Wars is a little cheesy sometimes, but, like, holy fucking shit, man. Like, if you sit back and think about it, like, she almost just caused the galaxy to end because she wants that big black dick. Like, come on, man. Give me a fucking break. The Rose character is just garbage. Speaking of the Rose character and speaking of Finn, we've got the Casino Codebreaker story arc. What a waste of fucking time. What a fucking disaster that was. We need to save the animals and fuck rich people segment? Like, come on, man. That whole part of the movie could be gone. Like, that movie, they could have just taken that shit out along with The Force Awakens, and we would be fine. The shit would be better off without it. That whole thing was just dumb. Instantly, the second I saw the Codebreaker leave the jail cell, I think everybody with a brain was like, why the fuck is he sitting there? Like, why is the Codebreaker just hanging out in the jail cell, waiting for some new people so he can break out with them and hope that they're massive, important people in the galaxy? Like, come on, man. Like, why is the Codebreaker just hanging out in jail? And he just waits until, like, he magically knows that Finn and Rose are like, come on, man. It was really fucking stupid. That whole thing was dumb to the point to where, the girl I was seeing the movie with got up to use the bathroom, and I was like, oh, I'm going to have to explain what she missed. Nothing. She missed fucking nothing. That had no significance whatsoever. Fucking pointless. And I already hit, speaking of pointless, Phasma, pointless. Pointless fucking character. What a waste. Now, the absolute biggest issue I have with this movie is that it is a huge, huge cock tease. Absolutely just blue balls. Like, you're almost fucking there, and then they pull away, and it's just like, fuck, dude. God damn it. So, the number one part of the movie, the coolest fucking shit in the movie, I think, I don't want to say like everybody thinks this, but basically everybody thinks this, is when Kylo Ren and Rey team up. Dude, yes. Like, you're sitting here watching this movie, you're watching all this bullshit with like save the animals and this dumbass, what's her name? I can't, Rose. You're watching this garbage and you're like, fuck, dude, kill me. When's this shit gonna happen? And then it happens, and Kylo Ren and Rey, and they team up and they go back to back, and they're fighting Snoke's guards. And this is something that I've wanted for so long. I want the Star Wars universe to go crazy with the weapons. I've talked about this in previous videos. I want the light whips. I want the light spears and the daggers. I want all these crazy weapons from the extended universe to be used in the mainline movies. And they are. Oh, fuck. They're fucking being used. They're using the crazy weapons I've always wanted them to use. And you see Kylo and Rey team up, and you're like, oh my god, are they going to explore this gray area? Like, are they going to explore the gray area of Star Wars that so desperately needs to be explored? Because Star Wars for the longest part has been, these guys are clearly the good guys, these guys are clearly the bad guys, nothing really ever changes, and all of a sudden Kylo and Rey team up, and you're like, oh shit, this is getting interesting. And the fucking choreography is cool, and it's just cool ass Star Wars lightsaber shit, and everybody's like, yes! And then it's over. It's over, and then it's back to fucking pointless bullshit. And, what a tease, dude. The movie should cut out the casino shit. Cut out that whole fucking save the alpacas, or whatever the fuck those things were called, and put more of that in. Fuck. Okay, so that was one cock tease. It's questionable whether that was the biggest one. Luke Skywalker. I think everybody knows where I'm going with this. What the fuck, dude? How disgraceful. They fucking disrespected Luke Skywalker so hard with this movie. So, on the island, they show his X-Wing submerged in the water. So you're like, oh, maybe that's a hint that he's going to leave. Like, you know, he can, like, they're showing us this to let us know that he has a way to get off of this island. So, later on in the movie, motherfucker pops up in a very obvious way. He pops up and you're like, dude, here we fucking go. Oh my god, we waited through all the fucking casino shit, all the dumbass other shit, and here we go. We're gonna get our moment with Luke Skywalker. And it comes. It comes. And Luke Skywalker with like 25 AT-ATs like surrounding him walks out like from that movie Troy, where the dude walks out, like with the army surrounding him, walks out, all of the AT-ATs fire on him, bah, 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 and he just, and he's fucking totally cool, and he wipes the dust off his shoulder, and you're like, dude, here we fucking go! It's like, this is gonna be the Star Wars Episode 2 Yoda moment, where I remember in theaters where I was watching Star Wars Episode 2, and you slid through all that shit, and then you see Yoda, and you're like, no way this is gonna happen. No fucking way this is gonna happen! And then he fucking takes out his lightsaber, and you're like, dude, here we fucking go! And the scene delivers, and you get to see Yoda do all this cool shit. And with Luke Skywalker, and he the dust clears, and the AT-AT stop firing. And he's standing there, and you're like, oh shit, here we go. And it's just, nope, they just pull away, you know, blue balls to the fucking end. They pull away, it's a goddamn hologram. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, after all that shit, you don't even get to see Luke Skywalker go God mode? It's such a tease, because anybody that keeps up with like the extended universe knows that, like, Luke Skywalker after the 6th movie basically becomes like this Super Saiyan Goku god and is just ridiculously powerful. And they build up the movie, you know, like him getting fired on by all these AT-ATs and him surviving makes you think he's gonna just do some crazy shit, and it doesn't happen. Doesn't fucking happen. In fact, he fucking dies after that. He dies. He doesn't get stabbed. He doesn't get, you know, thrown down a mine shaft. Nope, he basically has like a forced heart attack because he was projecting himself so hard into this planet that he just goes and fucking dies. Like, are you shitting me, dude? Are you fucking kidding me with that shit? Oh my god. So that's the biggest issue I have with this movie is it's the cock tease, man. The whole movie is just like, fuck, man. They put so much dumbass shit in there, and all the cool shit they just neglected. Like, I wanted more of Kylo and Rey kicking ass, and I wanted more of Luke Skywalker going God mode. They just didn't give it to us, man. So let me know what you guys think. I can't be alone on this. As I said previously, I recommend the movie. If you're a Star Wars fan, go see the movie. Go see it in theaters. I still recommend you go see it because there are some cool-ass space battles, and there's just cool-ass Star Wars shit going on. Anyway, you're going to have a good time watching it just for the CG Star Wars cool shit porn going on in the background. But, yeah, big plot holes, big issues. But, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.